Intend to overdo, man. It's your boy Colinito back with another video, man. Hey, man, today I'm gonna be talking about self-sabotaging. My experience is what I've learned, what I have not. A little bit of story time, whatever it can take me, man. I'm in Texas right now. It's about 32 degrees outside. It's cold, but I'm still in my backyard, man. I'm still gonna get these videos out to y'all, man. Hey, I'm finna get into it, no time wasted. But what I've learned from self-sabotaging my own self, my own body, my own mind, my own thoughts, man, it's deep. It gets real deep, but I'm finna get into it. So what I've learned is all this time, since I graduated, since I was in school, since all that, man, self-sabotaging, I've been self-sabotaging myself by wasting time from being distracted. That's what I could say. I've been distracted with people, thoughts, morals, what else, man? Doing things that I didn't even want, being put in situations that I can't even cope with being in, putting myself in these situations where I didn't even want to be in the first place. That's one thing. Another thing is one thing I need to stop doing, and I will stop doing, is making excuses to find the truth. I've been making excuses. Everybody make excuses. We can't lie. We all make excuses to go around these obstacles, to not face our problems, to not face our fears, to not even do things that we want, and it really puts us back in the position where we want to be in life. And so I'm going to stop making excuses. I've done made excuses many times in my life. I know y'all made thousands of excuses, man. You gotta, like Lil Durk said, I was going through that pain alone. Hey, I'm going through this phase alone, Ain't nobody gonna do this for me, man. I'm in the position now where I'm listening to my own thoughts, my own voice, man. I'm going Kanye crazy, man. No cap. I'm going Kanye crazy. But making excuses, that can really put you down, put you back, hold you back in the position that you don't even want to be in. And it really puts a pause on your life. Another thing is, I got my notepad. I'm reading off my self-experiences. Another thing is, I tend to not finish projects that I start. So, I tend to start things and then start another thing and then start another thing. But that first thing I started, I won't get back to it until another month or so. And that really puts me back to where I really wanted to be, where I want to be in the future. But my past is holding me back because I didn't want to finish what I started. You get what I'm saying? My bad, it feels a little choppy, but I'm getting into it today, man. I'm getting into it. And so when you don't finish your projects that you start, like I said, it really puts a hold, really puts a pause on where you want to be initially in the future. And that can really take a toll, because if you start something and don't finish it, then what was the point of starting it? You just really wasted your time. You really procrastinated. I'm getting into that later. You really procrastinated. You make excuses of not finishing what you're going to start and why you won't start it. It gets deep. It's cold, but I'm still here, man. I'm coming to y'all deep, man. The vibes is high right now. I'm feeling real motivated right now. Another thing is, you get caught up in toxic relationships, toxic people, toxic thoughts. Let me pause, man. Manipulation, man. That's real deep, because others, they have this. Even yourself, man, you have dysfunctional favors. You have dysfunctional behaviors to tend to cope with others' problems. You tend to get caught up into things that you don't want to be in. And that can also really put a big pause on your life, because if you want to start something, but you stuck in other people's business that you wasn't supposed to be in the first place, why you doing it? It don't make sense. Why you doing it? Focus on yourself. Put yourself first in positions where you don't want to be in. Really think, how are you going to benefit from being in this toxic relationship, in this toxic friendship that I'm in? I done cut people off. I'm really cutting people off. I'm cleansing people out of my life. I don't want to sound rude, but it's the truth, man. I done downed a lot of energy draining people just from November, man. I'm speaking all facts right now. I'm being transparent as possible. Another thing is, I'm about to get into it. When you procrastinate, you really put in habits on your own self, because you start things and you say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and all this, da-da-da. But when you procrastinate, you're not doing what you really want to do. It's putting a pause on yourself. It's really affecting you finishing things that you start. And when you procrastinate, it becomes a habit, a toxic trait. You pick it up without even knowing, man. It inherits into your mind, your body, and becomes a natural toxic habit that you really hold on to. And I'm letting it go. I've procrastinated many times in my life. Hey, I'm changing right now. I'm cleansing. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm cleansing right now. I'm learning to finish things that I've started, not procrastinate, and just get through it, man. You know, a quote somebody told me is, when you do things that you always do, you're gonna get what you always want. So if you're doing toxic things and procrastinating, when you always procrastinate, you're gonna keep doing it and keep doing it, and you always gonna get the same results, man. Even if it's bad, good, mutual, neutral, all that, man. Y'all gotta change, and I'm changing too. Hey, I'm just delivering a message, man. Another thing is not setting boundaries, because when you don't set boundaries, it's big on you, man. You disrespect yourself. Other people tend to disrespect you. My big thing is, don't tolerate the intolerable ever, because if you allow somebody to be intolerable towards you and act a certain way, they're gonna keep acting a certain way, and they're gonna come across your boundaries that you set initially in the first place. And if you let that slide, then they're gonna keep sliding and sliding. It's like an avalanche. Avalanches, once one thing slip up, it's downhill from there, man. Y'all know. Another thing is, man, you really dodges your determination when you self-sabotage yourself. Because if you're not determined to do things, then why are you doing it? Like, let's say I want to write a book, right? If I don't have the determination, if I keep procrastinating to hold it off, then what's the point of me even writing a book if I'm not going to write it? If I'm going to keep putting it off and holding myself back to where I want to be from finishing that book. You see what I'm saying? And so with your determination, you start things and you don't tend to finish them. Then what's the point of starting it? Y'all see what I'm saying? Hey, another big thing is y'all got to learn to stop being distracted. I mean, from social media, friends, thoughts. It's forever, man. It can keep going. It can keep going. Like I said, I'm cleansing. I'm off all my social media right now. I ain't on no social media. All my friends, my single-handed friends, if they really want to talk to me, they know they got my number. They've been hitting me up these past few weeks, man. Things been smooth, man. I ain't been on social media. I'm seeing things right now that I wouldn't have seen a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm seeing real sides of people. I'm seeing their real side of why they want to be my friend and what they want to benefit out of me. They really want to use me, manipulate me, put me in cognitive positions where I don't even want to be in the first place, man. And hey, I'm getting into it, man. Y'all got to learn how to stop distracting yourself from things that are holding you back, putting a pause on your life in positions that you don't even want to be in, man. It's bad, man. Another thing is you gotta make decisions to get out of your own ways, man. Because if you stuck in your own negative thoughts, your own ways, you're gonna keep doing things that you don't want to do. Bad habits, negative energy, bad vibes, man. You know, like I said, man, I was smoking weed a lot, man. It was too much, man. And I made those decisions to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until the day I got fed up and was like, nah, I can't do this no more. I got to make the decision to stop. Make the decision to change my own ways, my own thinking ways of how I think and how I want to change the way I live my life. I'm really changing everything right now, man. Y'all gonna see big things are bound to happen in 2021, man. And I'm gonna change all that from here on out in the rest of my life, man. And I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, I made a good decision to do what I did. And I ain't gonna regret this, man. No regrets, no regrets, all that. You feel me? And, you know, with not making many unconscious boundaries, it keeps you stuck. But I'm gonna get to that later, man. Hey, I hope I touched y'all on this video. I hope I spread my message that I wanted to put out. I hope y'all felt this positive energy, good vibes. Hey, the sun ain't out right now, but it's all good. Hey, the sun gonna be back soon. These clouds need to go. I really miss the sun. I miss my happy vibes, you know, that the sun gives me. all that. But I'm a positive person. I keep a smile on my face wherever I go. I ain't letting nobody take my energy or put me down ever again, man. Hey, man, I hope I touched y'all on this video. Colanito out. I'm gone.